Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of the Cornerstone SMP. For those of you who are new on the channel, this is Bodhi, and first off, I just wanted to say that this is a brand new SMP that I formed going around finding people on YouTube who seemed like really talented and fun Minecraft players. So I'm going to go ahead and go around and let everyone introduce themselves, talk a little bit about their channel before we get things started here. So let's throw it over to Shoes with Laces, and then we'll end off with either me or Hicks.
So yeah, hi everybody, I'm Shu and I make YouTube content on, yes, I make Minecraft content on YouTube, so yeah.
Right.
Guys, I'm Dr. Round. You can call me Doctor or Round, Doc, whatever works for you guys, and I'm excited to be here.
All right,
Yes, sir. My name is Jitterbug. I'm excited to be here as well. What's up, guys?
What up?
I'm Alex, and I build good stuff in Minecraft.
I'm Z, and I do like Civcraft Wars, which is mainly like PvP based stuff.
I'm Free Stamps, and I'm just happy to be here. Call me Stamps though.
Lemon Slice. You can just call me Lemon for short. And yeah, I'm really excited.
Cortex, and I'm straight to start.
Great. All right.
And last but not least, Hicks over there, buddy. How are you?
I'm
how
great.
you feeling?
And yeah, as everyone's saying, I'm H Hicks. I could go by Hicks, go by Hunter. Either way, all works. I like building terrain and all that good stuff, and I'm excited just like everyone else.
All right, and for everyone else's channel, I'm Bodhi, and I do anything from mediocre builds to what some might consider good. Wow. And yeah, I think we're ready to get started. And by the way, guys, I will have the links to all of their YouTubes in the description, and even some people who weren't able to join us for the intro, so go ahead and check the links in the description for those. And so yeah, here goes the start of Cornerstone SMP, so everybody get ready, set, go. Well, hey there everyone. Oh, wait a second. Like I was saying, hey there everyone. This is Bodhi, and welcome to the start of a brand new series. So I just wanted to show you that quick little intro that we had to our brand new server, but now I'm over in my area. I traveled around 1,000 blocks from spawn, as I'm sure other people did as well, to find their starter areas. And yeah, this is where my little starter base is gonna be. But before we start off building or collecting resources or anything like that, let me just go ahead and monologue real quick about this server. This is called the Cornerstone SMP, as you could obviously tell, and I recently ended a server of mine called the Experium SMP, and after that a lot of the members became inactive, so I wanted to form a new server, and I figured the best way to go about that was to find other YouTubers, because the thing about it is, if people have a series on YouTube where they play Minecraft, they're probably the most likely to stay active on a server, and that's one of the biggest problems I've had on the server. So I went around, recruited people who looked like they had a smallish channel like I do, and also looked like they knew what they were doing at Minecraft, and I'm really excited. All the people on the server look really talented, and I'm excited to play with them. I don't know everyone on here super well. Some of you might remember HX7 from the last server, Experium. He was on that, and he was the only one that did YouTube on there, so I invited him over to this one as well. And the rest of the people I just found through YouTube and commenting on their videos, or inviting them to the server, and well, here we are. So I really hope that you guys enjoy this series. I want to hear all about what you guys think in the comments down below. And I also want to hear what you guys think about my new skin, because you may have noticed I got a nice looking makeover. And this is from my friend Eccentric Onion, who's a fan of the channel, who played on my last server, and he is a lot better at making skins than I am. My old skin was definitely not as detailed as this. The hair didn't look as nice, the clothing didn't look as nice, the skin in general didn't look as nice. He made great use of like the outer and inner parts of the skin, so I really like how it looks. So let me know what you think of that. I'm definitely going to be keeping it for now. It's really cool. But besides that, I think that it's time to get over some of the early game grind. We've got to make some iron tools, some stone tools. We've got to get some farming going on, and also see if we can find any animals, because I am not sure if there are any around here. So let me get started on getting some more resources, and I'll catch you guys while we're doing that. Okay, so before we start doing any mining or anything like that, I just want to go around and collect some seeds so that they can grow up while we're down in the caves. I'm also grabbing some sweet berries because those could be a good food source, or they could be cool to attract some foxes around here since we are in a taiga biome. Technically, it's the giant tree taiga, and I was really inspired to set up in the giant tree taiga, as you guys can see there on the left. Chat blocked it, but it's right there on the left, giant tree taiga. I really like this biome, and I've never really been in one before in a survival world, so I'm excited to see where it goes. I have sort of like a nice little build style planned, nothing specific, but hopefully I can just do some freestyle builds in survival without planning too much out in creative. And I don't know, the creative juices weren't flowing earlier today, but hopefully they will be sooner or later when we start building. But for now, I just want to get some gathering resources. This is the part that just sort of is a nice, charming aspect of Minecraft. Just getting the early game resources like seeds, iron, meats from animals, stuff like that, and chopping down trees and stuff. So it's just nice. And I think what we can do now is go ahead and graft up a hoe to till some of this soil. Of course, a lot. Can you actually till? The podzol? I'm not sure if you can or not. Let me see. It might convert it to dirt, because I know that coarse dirt does that, but I'm not sure about the podzol. Let's check. Gonna make a stone hoe. Let's see. No, you can't do it. Coarse dirt, there is a lot of that around here, so that's kind of nice. But besides that, we should probably start chopping down some of these spruce trees. And also, can we plant the sweet berries here? Okay, cool. So meat will probably be a better food source than that, but for now we can use the sweet berries. So let me create a quick little farmland area here, and then we can head down, try to find some more iron. But for right now, we actually have a decent amount. Not all of this I mined. I found some of it from a shipwreck and a buried treasure, which also gave us some gold, heart of the sea, but unfortunately no diamonds. Some emeralds too. And I also tried to collect from, while we were traveling, some of all the different tree types and like flowers and stuff so that we can grow those up later. And yeah, I think we're off to a pretty good start, but some of the people on the server have already got diamonds, which is crazy. I think someone's close to getting a full set of diamonds. They found like 2 veins right away. That's really insane. But I love to see such a strong start from the community we have here, and look how many people are on right now. It's absolutely insane. So yeah, I'm really excited for this community. Let's go ahead and get started on the farming. Whoa, looks like we're getting attacked by a zombie here as we're trying to set up our farmland. Let me go ahead and take care of this guy. I did not expect him to come out here. What I was gonna say is that I find it weird that podzol cannot be tilled, because basically you can just pick it up, place it back down, and it turns into dirt. Whereas with coarse dirt, you can literally till it and turn it into dirt, which is what we're gonna do, and then turn it into farmland. Oh my god, there's another zombie. That actually scared me quite a bit, and he's in full golden armor. I wonder if we get any of that. Looks like we don't, but that's okay. We don't really have looting yet, so it makes sense. Let me go and plant these seeds here, like this, and hopefully these can grow up while we're searching for some resources. And yeah, this is going to be temporary because a random piece of farmland sticking out into this little lake is not going to look good once we start building actual crops, or not crops, once we start building houses and structures. So anyway, let's put that away. Actually, we can go ahead and just plant this. Get some more. And yeah, let's actually make some iron tools, I think, and we can even make some iron armor in order to protect ourselves better. Let's make a chest plate, I think. Put that on. Let's make a shield. Of course, we don't have, actually, we do have wood. We collected quite a bit of the dark oak in order to get the saplings. There we go. Okay. Do the little ones hurt you? Oh, they don't. Okay. Good to know. Anyway. Now that we have some wood, we were going to craft a shield. Let's craft a iron sword. That'll help us a bit. An iron pickaxe. And then let's throw our starter stuff in here. We don't really need that anymore. And then let's go ahead and get started with some caving, I think. But first we need to cook up some food. So let me like smelt this chicken and stuff, and then we'll head down into the caves here, because I saw some pretty interesting caves down here. Okay, so it's been a little bit since the last clip. I took a trip down here into this massive ravine, and I mined out a bunch of stuff. And the saddest part is that this whole ravine, and it goes on quite a bit, I mined at diamond level that whole time, and I didn't get a single diamond. I got a lot of good stuff like some iron and gold and coal, but I didn't get any diamonds, which really sucks because the whole thing was below Y15 pretty much. Another sad part is that I actually died to a creeper, as you can see at the top of, or the second to top. BoDMC, yep, we got one death. It dropped down on me, which is always a risk in a ravine. It dropped down on me, and then I threw my shield out, but apparently I was like just too late for it to apply, and the creeper blew me up and did 100% of my HP in 1 second, and that's how it goes. So we actually started a fun little challenge right at the start of the server. We said whoever dies first has to give some sort of IOU or something to the person who dies last. But I think it might be a little bit of time before we see who dies last. But as you can see, there's someone with 3 deaths already. But yeah, I have 1, and another player also has 1, Jida over here. So let's see, we actually grew some wheat. So I was down there for quite a bit of time. Let's go ahead and chuck all of this stuff. Let's take the coal, and let's throw all of this in here to smelt up all of the iron. That's actually not a bad mining session despite the 0 diamonds. I even got an ender pearl because I looked an enderman in the eyes and then went into a too high space. So that's really nice, because the sooner we get those, the sooner we can go to the end, right? So we can get like a coordinated server-wide dragon fighting session, so that we can, I mean, I think that'll be pretty fun, and we can always fight the dragon again even if everyone can't come, so you know, whatever. And let's go ahead and harvest this wheat. 3, it's enough to make bread, but I don't think I'm going to yet because I'm not having a trouble. Oh no, he got diamonds. I think I'm the last one not to get diamonds now. Oh no. Okay, well that's an embarrassment. Well, actually, don't get me wrong, not everyone has logged on to the server yet, but as of everyone who started today, I'm the last one to get diamonds. So we have got to, I think I got to mine down, start a little branch mine, and I got to get going on some diamonds right after I harvest this sugar cane and get some more food. I'll bring you guys back in if we find anything interesting down in a branch mine, so let's get started on that. Alright guys, well it has been actually quite some time since the last clip. I have taken a bit of a break, but I was also doing a ton of mining. I think I passed 1,000 stone mined, which isn't a lot, but it's a lot for the early game, and right now we can finally see that we've hit diamonds, and I think I'm one of the last people on the server today to find diamonds. I mean, obviously there's people who haven't logged on yet, but seriously, this has taken actually a ridiculous amount of time for how much I've mined. And yeah, so after going caving, I just resorted to branch mining, just dug myself down into Y level 11, the best place, I think. And so here we are, and I think I've been rewarded because this looks like a pretty good vein, so there we... Wow, I really broke my pickaxe in the middle of that. That's crazy. Okay, so I got 6 diamonds. I'm actually completely fine with that because that means I can make a pickaxe and have a few left over. So yeah, that'll make mining a whole heck of a lot smoother, especially if we can get some enchantments going. The thing is, there's not a lot of passive mobs in my area, so I haven't been able to find any cows around me, but maybe someone else can set up an enchanting station and we can pay to use it. I would honestly love that at this point because that part of the early game grind can take a while, especially if there's no cows around me. And with this many people on the server, I don't really see that many spawning near me. So that's kind of unfortunate. But for now, I think I might mine for a little bit longer, run out this iron pickaxe, see if I can find any more by chance, and then come back on the surface and see what we'll do with our diamonds. Hey guys, there it is, a second vein of diamonds, actually really close after our first vein. I was really surprised. I guess after not finding them all day, we're finding a bunch now. So yeah, I'm really just gonna keep going until this iron pickaxe runs out. Now we have 10. So yeah, hopefully we can find more, but I mean, honestly, I doubt it at this point. Alright guys, so it's been a while now, and actually we made our way back up to the surface and used our diamonds on a diamond pickaxe, which we used to get obsidian and set up a nether portal. A couple of people had already set up nether portals, and someone had nicely set up one towards spawn, so we went back there and decided to look for some cows, because I've pretty much given up on passive mobs spawning in my area. It just doesn't really happen, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm sort of just going around and hunting them. Maybe not as efficient as breeding them in a pen, but if I can remove them from the spawn chunks and also just get them by hunting around in a certain area, that'd be great. I don't expect to get a full enchanting setup from all the leather here, but if I could get some, that'd be great, because I'd really like to enchant the diamond pickaxe we have, even if it's not a top tier enchantment. So Yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving along here, see if I can find any animals. We're still relatively close to the whole spawn area, and I don't know, maybe we'll run into some, maybe we won't. I'm just taking out any that I find along the way, though. Yeah, so right over there is the spawn point, and there's the portal. And eventually we'll head back to the base, but I just want to see if I can scrounge up any leather. I would barter or kill hoglins for it, but honestly, I don't have enough gold, and I'm not really strong enough for that right now, so this is the way that we're going to go about it. And if someone else sets up a spawn, not a spawn, an enchanting area, then great. We will pay to use it if we have to, but for now, I want to try and get my own since I don't know if anyone is that far along. And it looks like there's a cow right here, so let me go ahead and take this guy out. Hopefully there's more where that came from. I'm not really sure. So there's one. Maybe there was a pack spawn around here, but I have no idea. Anyway, I think we'll keep hunting, and I'll catch you guys back at the base when we're ready. Alright guys, so we're back at the base now, or not even the base because I haven't built anything yet. Long story short, we barely found any cows, so we got like 1 or 2 leather, so very unproductive. I walked around a ton and also boated around a little bit. And but hopefully, I think some other people on the server actually have cow farms, so we're just gonna have to wait to get enchanting. So what I decided to focus on now is actually going to be my main project for this first episode. You know, I want to do something at least impressive, not just the early game grind, but I want to build something in today's episode. So I'm going to get started on collecting resources. As you can see here, I'm getting some different types of logs. I brought the different tree types with me from the start. So hopefully I get enough saplings back from this dark oak tree. Anyway, I'm going to gather up a bunch of the dark oak, some spruce, and maybe some other types of stone and wood as well. But yeah, then I'm gonna start working on my house, and basically I have a bit of a habit of sometimes laying out projects for myself and not getting them finished. So right now we're just gonna be focusing on the starter house, so we can just finish that in today's episode. But you know, maybe we can even expand the starter house in this area to more and more structures later on, because honestly, I really like this biome. It's super interesting, and it's not like one I've really played in before. So I'm excited. I'm excited to use this to build in, and I think I'm gonna be going for sort of a Nordic style of building. Not exactly that like completely, because I feel like that might lend itself more to a snowy environment, but I don't know. I'll see what I can come up with. I'll find some inspiration online and do my best to come up with a concept. I've done no creative planning for this, so let's hope this goes okay. And yeah, I think I'll get back to you guys when I start the building. I'm not going to be doing a time lapse in this episode, unfortunately, just because it's a completely like freestyle build. I'm not gonna I don't have it planned out in creative mode first or anything like that. Oh, thank God, we got dark oak saplings back. Perfect. But yeah, I don't have it planned, so I'm just gonna do some cut scenes of me building it, and not a time lapse, and I will be back with you guys when we're ready to start building. Okay, so as you can see, we started to plan out sort of the front part of our house here, and we got all of our materials gathered up. So we got a bunch of dark oak and spruce, which are going to be the main resources we use here, in addition to simple stuff like cobblestone and such. And I don't know, I think that yeah, we're gonna have sort of a staircase going up into it, and I'm sort of getting some inspiration online for like the types of arches that we should have. It seems like a common theme with sort of Nordic style villages is to have the roof going up, and you have sort of like an X shape at the top, so it extends past the roof a little bit. So I thought that maybe we could try that out with the dark oak. So if we craft some planks up here and then craft some stairs. Okay, wow, that really doesn't make that many stairs. Anyway, if we can just like scaffold up here. God, I can't wait to get actual scaffolding. And then sort of, I think for these we'll have just the oh, not that. We'll have just the slant going up 1 block at a time rather than the going 2 blocks up, which I might use on the bigger part of the roof. And then if we have it going like that, then let's see. Yeah, so what we would do is probably have it then extending past it like that. I've never really tried this style before, so maybe it'll look good. I don't really know. Let's see. And this is just a prototype of how. You know the. Oh, hello. Oh, we got another player over here. We got Dr. Round. Come and check out our base. I think he's living pretty close to us over in the mountains. So anyway, I think the roof might be kind of too small to have it extend that much. So maybe what we do instead is, cut off the top block like this. Oh great. Maybe what we do instead, oh my god, is just take off that, top stair right there, and then I think that it'll fit a little bit more proportionally. And keep in mind, whatever we do on this side, we're gonna do a little bit of an arch over there as well. So yeah, let me just see how that looks, because I'm not even sure if that'll look good or not. I'm not sure. I'll mess around with the roof a little more and get a little bit more of the house built up. And, but basically you can see what we're going for here. I wanted to do something pretty simple because the creativity wasn't really coming to me, like, a lot. So, but I think this will be a really cool style and fit, like, super amazingly in this area. Like, it just blends in really nicely with the biome that we have here. So let me get a little bit more building done and get back to you guys. Okay, here we are. I finished what the front of the house should be looking like. It's all temporary, not necessarily detailed right now. Like, I'll probably mix in some blocks with the spruce and with the cobble. But as you can see, I'm sort of definitely going for that Nordic style of architecture. And yeah, it's not super original. I mean, I've seen people build like this before. But I personally have never built in this style. And if you guys were wondering, this build is very inspired by a build that Flip did a couple years back on his YouTube channel where he built a Nordic village. I sort of took a lot of elements from his build. I mean, I definitely don't like to copy anything block for block or anything like that, but I sort of implemented the same style here. And I think it's coming together really nicely. And I'm just trying to now decide how big I actually want to make this, because this might become less of a starter house and more of like a town hall sort of area. Well, I don't know if it'll be that big, but I'm thinking of maybe even adding like a tower or two on here. I don't know. It just depends how big I actually want to make this thing and how much space I want to have on the inside. But yeah, I really like this. It looks like exactly what I was going for, and I'm gonna continue with the build and bring you guys back in a few minutes. So I might actually work with throwing some towers in here. Kind of losing sight of what it was supposed to be, which was a starter house, but I don't know. It kind of looks cool, and right now it's super undetailed. That's the problem. It looks really flat and everything, I know that. But I think it could still work pretty well as if we had one of those on each side. Of course, we're gonna have to do some more resource gathering, for sure. I have to chop down more trees and even grow more trees. But I think that it could be cool. I should probably get rid of that dirt. But yeah, I think if we put some windows in there, add some texture variation, it won't look as flat, and then we could have that roof is obviously steeper than those roofs, so it's different. And then it being taller breaks up like the flatness of the roof. And then we could also have a roof sloping up like that way on this wall here that just connects into that wall. But I'm not really sure. I don't know. I think I'm gonna work on it some more. It's definitely a little bit time consuming building it first time in survival, and I think I might try it with both towers and see how it goes. I don't honestly know. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna need some more wood, so let me get on that, and then I think I'll get this thing close to completion without detailing and everything, and that's when I'll bring you guys back in, because yeah, I want to finish this thing up, but it's turning out bigger than I expected. Alright guys, so as you can see, the building is really coming along, and I'd say that the exterior is almost done. Or at least the base structure, because I will add some texture, some detailing in for sure. But yeah, I really like how it's looking so far. I've never done this style before, so I was not sure how it was going to turn out, but I think it's looking pretty nice. So as you can see, we have 5 arches on the front here, all with different slopes. So like this one just has the 1 block up, that one has going up half a block at a time, and then that one is going up 2 blocks at a time. The towers were originally going to be like a point on each edge, but if we did that, then those points right there would connect to each other. So I didn't want that, so I just ended up putting it on 2 sides instead of all 4. Now, one thing that we definitely have to go back and do is decide where to put like the windows on here, because there's nothing on these walls, so it's just spruce planks, and that doesn't look very good as is. So we'll definitely have to add some windows in, possibly like some leaves and some flowers and stuff like that to the sides and stuff. Oops. And yeah, on the back here, it's pretty similar, except instead of having the 2 different extensions, we just have the 1 for the back door. And if we go inside here, I can show you that I have nothing on the interior here, but one thing that's pretty cool is I got a zombie villager, and I had 1 name tag from a mine shaft that I had found, so I just decided to name him our boy El Trado over here. And possibly in the next episode, we'll have him cured, and then we can actually trade him for either emeralds or maybe enchanted books and stuff, so we'll see. But basically on the interior right now, it's really a work in progress. So I'll probably end up doing that along with some of the detailing off camera. I'm not entirely sure yet, but yeah, I think the structure, like the shape and size itself, came together really nicely, and I really like how it looks. And I obviously can't take a whole lot of credit for this building style because I didn't really come up with the style itself. I more just came up with the structure design and stuff like that, and implemented stuff that I had seen online from other builders, and stuff that I had seen, like actual real-life images of this style. So, but I really like how it's looking, and I should probably sleep before I got ambushed by mobs. God, without Depth Strider, swimming is so slow. I hate it. Yeah, but as you can see, we actually also got a dog. I headed over, I was searching for cows some more, and I think I'm going to be able to take some cows from a friend of mine and bring them back over here to start breeding them up. But anyway, this is our cow, or not our cow, this is our dog. We don't have him named yet, but I have a few ideas. But yeah, I think that now that we finished that, we're probably gonna have to leave the episode for today because it's probably also going a little bit long. So maybe in the next few episodes we'll do things a little bit faster paced. So, but yeah, I like how it looks. I like how this episode came together, and I'm really excited to keep playing on this server because we got a lot done even on the first episode, and I'm really excited to see where this project goes and start new projects coming soon. But yeah, for now guys, I think that that's going to be it for today's episode, so make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more, because I am already excited to start the next episode for this series and play it with these people even more. I love how this server is coming along already. So yeah, but for now, this has been Bodhi, and I will see you guys all in the next episode.